You ever just pick up your favorite snack or maybe your phone and wonder, really wonder how it actually got to you? It's something we don't think about much, but today we're going to pull back that curtain and see what's really going on behind the scenes.
So let's just start right there with that question. Where do all these things we use and love every single day really come from? Now, if you're picturing one giant factory with a big logo on the front, well, you might be in for a surprise.
The truth is, it's actually way more interesting than that. Making pretty much anything isn't like it just comes out of one single box. No, it's much more like piecing together a really complicated puzzle, and every single piece is absolutely vital to see the final picture.
But here's the fun twist. No single company is the whole puzzle. They're all just individual pieces, you know? They have to connect and fit together with all the other pieces to make anything happen. No company, I don't care how big they are, is doing this all on their own.
Okay, so this is all about teamwork, but on a massive, global scale. Companies team up, right? They rely on these specialized businesses, we call them suppliers, to provide everything from a tiny microchip to a raw ingredient. Just think of it like a global dream team, all working together to create one final thing.
And that brings us to this really powerful idea. When all these companies link up to make a product, they form what we call a supply chain. And just like a real metal chain, its strength is only as good as its weakest link.
So here's the thing that's so important to get. The quality of that final product. And I'm not just talking about how well it's built, but how ethically it's made. It all depends on the integrity of every single company in that chain. If one link is weak, the whole thing suffers.
And that is where this huge, game-changing idea comes in. Fair trade. It's such a simple but powerful promise. It's a commitment, a guarantee that every single person, at every step of that journey, is treated with respect and paid fairly for the amazing work they do.
Now, I know that can all sound a little big and abstract, so let's make it real. And what's more real or more delicious than a bar of chocolate? Let's unwrap the story of how a fair trade chocolate bar actually gets made.
It all starts at the farm, where farmers get a fair price for their cocoa beans. And because of that fair price, they can afford to use sustainable, healthy ways to grow them. From there, those beans go to a factory where the workers are treated well and paid a fair wage. And only then, only after all that good stuff happens, does that ethical, delicious chocolate bar land on a store shelf ready for you.
And this simple idea, it really gets to the heart of what fair trade is all about. It means that at every single step, from the farmer who grew the bean to the person in the factory, people are treated right. It's about making sure the things we enjoy aren't creating hardship for someone else. It's a system where everyone, truly everyone, can win. So if we zoom out from our chocolate story, you can start to see the bigger picture here. This whole thing is about making good, conscious choices, not just at the end when you buy something, but at every single step along the way.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It gets to the very core of this idea. It means responsibility doesn't just stop at your own front door. You see, ethical companies have to go out and find other ethical companies to partner with. That's how you build a supply chain that isn't just strong, but is fundamentally good. So, why does all this matter? Well, for the companies, it builds trust and creates a more sustainable business. But for you, for us, it means we get better products. It means we have the power to support fairness with our choices. And ultimately, it helps build a better, more fair world, one purchase at a time.
Which really just leaves us with one final thought. We've talked about all the pieces, the farmers, the factories, the companies. But every single supply chain ends in the same place, with a consumer. It ends with you. So the real question is, knowing all of this, what part are you going to play in that chain?